All right, good morning again, class. Happy Wednesday. It is kind of weird because it is totally fiery and smoky outside right now. And I know a lot of you guys are evacuating, and the very last thing on your mind is math or school. I am so sorry that if you guys are going through something hard. I do want to just post this for the information of everyone, just so you guys can see another example about a couple problems. I'm only going to do two of complex absolute value equations. So this is going to go hand in hand with our lesson. Some of you guys weren't able to join the Zoom, so that's the reason why I want to have these videos, and I'm going to do this for every topic I've decided. I want to have these videos that serves as a minor instruction and shows you a couple examples of how to solve these. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are all being safe and just safe and healthy as much as possible. Okay, here we go. We want to solve this complex absolute value equation. And remember, like we were saying in the lesson, that we can't really solve it. We can't really set up our two equations until our absolute value is isolated. So we get that by itself, all right? And until that happens, we can't really set up our two equations yet because we have to do a few more things. We have to get rid of whatever's being added or subtracted, and then we have to get rid of whatever's being multiplied by it. The good news is you guys have been doing these kind of steps since the beginning of school. So I see this, I notice two things. I have a positive 10 and I have a 2. Well, I'm going to get rid of that 10 real quick before I divide by the 2, before I can isolate my absolute value. So if that's a plus 10, what I'm going to do to get rid of it is subtract 10. So boom, just like that. That cancels out. What I do to one side, I have to do to the other. 6 minus 10, all right, we have to be careful here. 6 in the positive, 10 in the negative, that equals -4. All right, so let's drop down our equation. Drop down everything that's left, 3x minus 6. All right, the absolute value is not isolated yet. I see that it is being multiplied by a 2, so undo the multiplication. You divide by 2, poof, that's out there. -4 divided by 2. All right, well, we have a negative and a positive, which would give us another negative. -4 divided by 2 is -2. Drop down our absolute value, 3x minus 6. Here we go. Our absolute value is isolated, but, oh my gosh, look. Absolute value, it is equal to a negative number. Wow, guess what, everyone? We can stop right there. There is no solution. All right, I wanted to show you this example because look, at the very beginning up here, we had an absolute value equation, but oh, look, it equals to a positive 6. Then there must be two solutions, and we set up two equations. Well, hold on right there. We can't assume that yet until we get rid of everything else. We got to move over that 10, divide by 2, and the kicker was when we moved over that -10 and made it over here, then it became negative. Divided by a positive, it is still a negative. There's no number that we can put in this whole world of math that after we take the absolute value of it, we would get a negative number. So now I want to show you this example of if we do get something on the negative after the absolute value is isolated, then there is no solution. Okay, we can stop right there.